What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the live stream. Let's go ahead and just dive into the charts, see where we're at with Bitcoin, and currently, let's just dive into the charts. You guys can just let me know if the music's too loud, or if you guys can hear it at all. But anyways, yeah, so Bitcoin, as you can see here, we're sitting at $48,400, where pretty much needs to be. I've kind of drawn some trend lines here and some support resistant levels as well, so you can kind of get a more clear picture. RSI, you know, obviously, as I said in yesterday's live stream, basically exactly was spot on. Bitcoin needed to stay above above 48,500 if it was to have a chance yesterday at a run. But at the current moment, it's obviously in this bottom price channel, in between 48,500 and 46,600 basically. So essentially it's in this upward trend right now. So if it breaks that, that's great. Maybe later today or tomorrow, possibly could see maybe a little stab at 50k. We need to get above that 48,500 level, in my opinion. If you guys have any news on Bitcoin, let me know. If there's been any more, you know, mainstream news or anything like that, kind of like the Apple BitPay Bitcoin thing, or, you know, Tesla. Those are always great news for Bitcoin. This is very good though, this right here, as you know, as it's approaching this 48,500 level. Like I said yesterday, I was spot on. It, you know, it needed to stay above that, and I said yesterday it didn't. It was no bueno, and for sure it had dropped like a rock. So you're welcome, guys, you are welcome. But possibly a good short opportunity, and then once it rebounded, you know, a nice, you know, long opportunity here. So anyways, let me take a sip of this coffee real quick. So that's kind of where we are at as far as meme coins. We are, or actually, let's take a look at Cardano. Also kind of the same trend here. It dropped, as I said as well in the video from yesterday and the day before, that if it stayed under 90 cents, it's not really bueno, and it had an opportunity to dip even more, and it did in fact dip a lot. You know, it went all the way down to 68 cents, which is insane, and then closed, you know, obviously it rebounded like a somebody on revenge here, all the way back up to the same level, which was expected. But you know, a good buying opportunity. I'm glad it did rebound. Will we hold these prices forever in this bull market? I don't know, because it seems to be kind of topped out a little bit, toppish seemingly, but at the same time we needed a good nice correction on this downward you know, trend. We needed a little correction. So if we trend chart, if we do a little trend analysis here, we can kind of see possibly looking at a, you know, a possible upward trend, just like Bitcoin, as far as Cardano goes. So moving back here, we're just 50 bucks away from hitting that nice little support number right here. As you can see, when it breaks down below that, it does not like, Bitcoin does not like to be below that. So hopefully, you know, this is a lot of you know, that's a huge, you know, increase. It's a huge candle right there. So hopefully it can stay and close. We're coming on the 30-minute mark here, almost. For about 6 minutes away, 30 seconds. And if it can close above that, that would be tremendous, on at least on a 30-minute chart, as we move towards the hour chart. Now, the bigger the time frame, the better, because, you know, it's obvious. You know, the bigger the time frame, as far as closing and candles go, the better, because it just overall it moves the momentum of that overall, you know, this overall trend, right? If we move to the hour chart, obviously the same exact pattern here, but we want to see this close above that. Looks like it's touched off of it, which is okay. We don't want to touch too many times off of that bar that I set right there, which I set before the stream. So it's interesting, it did bounce off that level, which further proves that this is a support and resistance level, but we want it to become a support level. So right now it's kind of acting as a resistance level, which is not good, but hopefully, you know, we'll get some more buying volume, because we were, at least on the 7 RSI, we were, I think, below that, we were below, obviously, that 30 level, which is predominantly what I use for crypto, because crypto is more volatile than your, you know, traditional stock market. So I like to use the 7 RSI more so than the 14 RSI. That's just my opinion. I also trade, you know, smaller stocks off of the 7 RSI due to volatility. Helps me kind of capture a bulk of the move. You know, if I'm longing in this time frame, I can see that, you know, it's crossed below the 30 RSI, and I can kind of place my trade in here, wait for it to go long, and then just repeat the rinse and repeat, right? Pretty easy stuff. So we are getting close again to this level. So we are currently sitting at 450, which is good. Now we're breaking above that, getting closer to that 500 level once again. Let's move to the 15-minute chart. So as you can see here, nice momentum working its way up. If we can cross that, we're almost there for 480. Getting close. This is huge, guys. If it gets above this level, it could have some legs to get to 50K. So this is a kind of a huge little momentum push right here. So this is big. It is above on the 7 RSI, but this is only the 15-minute chart. So, and we're about 3 minutes out on this time frame, as you can see right here, showing 3 minutes right there. So then we'll move to the 30-minute chart and see kind of where it's at on that, but, or we can stay on the 15-minute chart, it doesn't matter. Hang on, guys, saying something about open a widget here on my live YouTube screen. Not receiving enough video to run a smooth stream. Let me know if you guys can. It says 60 frames per second with only 4%, 5% CPU usage. Let me know if you guys are can see me good, see the stream good. It says stream status poor though on YouTube, which is very odd. So maybe I have too much stuff open. Oh, it says excellent now. Okay, cool. All right, don't know what that was all about, but I'm just gonna ignore that for now. Let's check out CoinMarketCap. Let's go ahead and refresh this bad boy. We are looking at the alt market, kind of just stable right now. It's just kind of, you know, a few coins like BCH kind of ran up a little bit, but they all kind of dipped with Bitcoin. You know, when Bitcoin dipped, so did everything else. Stable coins, you know, just fluctuating like always. Dogecoin down tremendously, but it rebounded as well as Bitcoin rebound. So maybe Bitcoin actually saved Dogecoin from crashing completely, but it is down 28% for the week, which is pretty, you know, it's pretty obvious. All right, I kind of went into detail a little bit about that yesterday, but if you're in Dogecoin, I wouldn't recommend staying in it for the long term because it is not looking like bright. It is under 60 cents or 60. If it was above 60 cents, I think it would be possibly #1 on the crypto market cap. So, but all jokes aside, and it would be the national currency for, you know, of Earth. That would be hilarious, but it is hanging under 6 cents. which is not a good sign. Like as Cardano, what I was saying about Cardano under 90 cents and having the opportunity to dip, it did rebound. So we'll pull up the meme coin here and kind of look at that. This is just a terrible chart, so I don't want to pull that up. Let's just go here. The old Dozier. Doge broke above 6 cents again. Just couldn't hold above that. Now it's breaking back down under 6 cents. Will it go back above that? I don't know, guys. Seems to be kind of tracking with Bitcoin a little bit, but Bitcoin is Bitcoin and Dogecoin is not Bitcoin, obviously. So so it looks like we crossed above. Dang it, I missed it. We did cross above 48,500 and we are working back up to that. Let's go to the 5-minute chart to see if it closed. It looks like it just bounced just again. It needs to close at least on the 5-minute chart, then move to the 15-minute chart and close so we can gain that momentum to the upside. It just keeps bouncing off that, guys. So I think this candle has a good opportunity to go above that. It is way peaked out on the RSI 7 chart, so maybe it might break down just a tad and then make a nice little push. I think we might need a little correction and then before it goes back up again, but we'll keep an eye on that. It is just bouncing and bouncing off of that level, guys. That is not bueno right now, but I'm hoping, you know, if we do correct it a little bit here in this short-term chart, that when this momentum gains enough momentum again, that it will push above that level. We'll see, but I don't like that it's breaking down and bouncing off that level. I don't like that. As far as, oh, there it goes. Okay, so we are, let's move back to the 5-minute chart. We have a full 5 minutes though. We're at 4-minute mark almost, and we're above that magical 48,500 to make that ultimate magic push. Hello, what's up, crypto fan? What's up, Mike? How's it going, man? Hope you're having a good day, a good Monday. Let me know if you're enjoying the stream. Smash every button if you like, and smash, you know, the dislike if you don't like the video. But appreciate you for joining in. We're back over 500, 48.5, which is good. We need to close on at least the bare minimum on this 5-minute chart. Come on, it is bouncing completely off that level, which was a trend line I set before this even touched, you know, 48,500. I set this trend line before I started this stream, and it goes to show you, you know, the trend is your friend, guys. The trend is your friend. It's a cliche trading saying. Actually, I don't know if enough traders say that enough, but the trend is your friend. So whether you're long on Bitcoin, short on Bitcoin, follow the trends, guys. Like, look at this easy trend stuff right here. It's not rocket science. It doesn't take years. You know, you don't have to go to college to learn this stuff. It just, you find the main levels of support here. You see a little price channel. You see another, as far as when it did break above this 48,500 level, you can see it start bouncing off of it as support, right? So that's where, you know, we get these levels, right? And it goes to show you how accurate that is because it's literally just bouncing off that. And trading, you know, every, you know, ticker, whatever the ticker, it likes even Steven numbers, right? Level, like rounded numbers, and that's where I like to chart in at most of the time. Like this one's a little odd because it's not perfect on this bottom trend right here. It's not perfect. I don't have this bottom one set perfectly, but I would guess it's like 46,650 or 46,600 or something like that. And this trend is just obviously, you know, it's just an obvious upward momentum because as you can see here, it broke down and it's obviously trending upward. So as you can see, you know, as this thing moves up, it may go sideways for a little bit to start a sideways trend and then hopefully, but the key here is that it breaks above that 48,500, kind of where we're at right now. Let's zoom back in. So yeah, it's right now. We got 1 minute left though. This is a crucial 1 minute, guys. I don't know if it can hold because the RSI is just literally peaked out on the RSI 7, and that's probably the 14. Yep, it's peaked out there. Unless it can just hold above that RSI just for another couple minutes and break above that level. But yeah, guys, so hope you guys enjoy that. If it does break down, it could still technically hold this upward trend here. And this isn't guaranteed to hold this upward trend up here. All right, YouTube saying my stream is not smooth. We'll wait for the stream to come back up. Maybe I should set my lower. I don't know if we're back yet. Yeah. All right, so I'm trying to fix the stream. I got it at 60 frames per second. Maybe I should turn it down to 30 because that's more native anyways to YouTube. So I apologize about the stream if it's choppy. I may come back up. Let me do this. Let me end the stream right now. Already got all the information I needed out to you guys. I will maybe stream a little bit later today to see where we're at. But this is where we're at this key level. So this is a key level, guys, and that's kind of why I went live. But ultimately, if I can get my camera to work, but that's why I kind of wanted to go live to show you guys that key price area right there, so you guys can make an educated decision. But this is entertainment only. This is not financial advice. Make sure you consult with a financial advisor. Like I said, none of this is financial information or advice. I'm not telling you to buy Bitcoin.